this week has been fairly crazy with the UN address, President Trump, dictator Kim Jong-un, and all of the stuff going on in world politics. So where should we stand as a Catholic, as a Christian? So referencing the Catechism in paragraph 2245, it states, "The Church respects and encourages the political freedom and responsibility of the citizen." And then it goes on in 2246, "It is a part of the Church's mission to pass moral judgments, even in matters related to politics, whenever the fundamental rights of man or the salvation of souls requires it. The means, the only means, she may use are those which are in accord with the gospel and the welfare of all men, according to the diversity of times and circumstances." So essentially, we have this whole take a knee or take a stand thing going on in the NFL. And technically, the church would stand behind anybody who wants to make this decision to take a knee, in protest to protect the lives of people that they feel are being wronged in the streets by police taking advantage of their authority. Now, the whole thing right now, though, is the fact that everyone's lashing out at Trump. He disinvited a member to come to the White House for the annual celebration. So, in our protest, we have consequences. There's always going to be a consequence to what we do. Over in North Korea right now, where Kim Jong-un is dictating, if you're a Christian, you're going to be publicly executed. Okay? Right now, if you decide that you want to protest, you get disinvited to the White House. Great. You didn't want to go anyway. Okay? So there's a line that's drawn where, the Catechism talks about having to do with morality or the salvation of souls. So with this whole take a knee, take a stand, the church doesn't have an official stance. People are open to do whatever they want. It's respectful. They aren't down there, making noise and trying to overlap, what's going on so other people can't hear. It's not disruptive. So in my opinion, in the church's opinion, people have the right to feel that way. And in fact, they're really standing for something else that they feel is being wrong. They're not disowning the U.S. They're not disowning the veterans who have busted their lives in order to serve and protect the country, because they've served and protected that right, that they can do that without being publicly executed, that they can do that without having a dictator breathing down their neck being do this or else I'm going to humiliate you and your family. We have, I did a couple of public videos on Facebook this week, but just this concept that Trump is not a dictator. There are other countries like Kim Jong-un who's a dictator. Everything's based off of his whim. But Trump has Congress, there's a government that's actually established and a hierarchy. And yeah, Trump can give some ridiculous tweets and not even be a forthcoming good person all the time. But none of us are perfect, and we're in a new era. And so this president is using what everyone else is using to communicate in order to get his point across, and going back at somebody who is speaking disrespectfully about the White House is not beneath him. If anything, it's just saying, hey, I'm here with you. This is not something that you get to just get away with. So he's really just holding people accountable to what they say and what they do, and people have the right to do that on both sides of the spectrum, and that's why we love the state and country that we're in. So God bless you all. I just encourage you to continue to pray for everybody, that we would just be able to get along and love. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now that we really just need to come together and be there for each other for what we can. So God bless you all. Have a great week. We'll see you next week Sunday.